Dear friends, welcome to YouTube channel and our Dr. Vet channel. I am Dr. P.R. Patel, Professor and Head, Veterinary Medicine. Today's topic is on listeriosis. We will discuss in three parts. Today we discuss the part 1. In this we will study synonyms, introduction or definition, etiology, various epidemiological parameters such as prevalence, predisposing factors, transmission, host affected, pathogenesis, and encephalitis part. Synonyms of listeriosis. It is called as silage disease because wherever there is excessive silage feeding, this disease is observed. If the silage is not prepared properly, then there is growth of these organisms, Listeria monocytogenes, into the silage, and that's why this is named as silage disease. Another famous name, circling disease. The Listeria monocytogenes affects the brain, causes encephalitis, and the symptoms are that animals moving round and round. So it is named as circling disease. Listeriosis is primarily a disease of ruminants and particularly in sheep with characteristic septicemia. Encephalitis is a common finding here. Spinal myelitis is also found. Abortion, repeat bleeding, uveitis, inflammation of the eye membranes, gastroenteritis, and sometimes mastitis. Etiology. Listeriosis is caused by Listeria monocytogenes. There are five serotypes and is all are pathogenic, and Listeria ivanovi is mildly pathogenic. But most common pathogenic is Listeria monocytogenes serotype 5. Listeria monocytogenes is able to survive and grow in a wide variety of environment and has a wide range of strain variations. The virulent strains multiply in macrophages and monocytes and produce hemolysin. Hemolysin causes lysis of the RBC and listeriolysin O, that is called as LLO toxin. Listeria species can grow and reproduce at a wide variation of temperature 4 degrees centigrade to 45 degrees centigrade and grow at pH ranges from 4.5 to 9.6. The organism is resistant to minus 20 degrees centigrade for about 2 years. You will see here various epidemiological parameters, prevalence of infection. Disease is more common in temperate countries as compared to tropical and subtropical countries. It is very important disease in temperate countries, North America, Europe, UK, New Zealand and Australia, especially affecting the sheep population. Predisposing factors are reduced host resistance, The factors which reduce the host resistance are poor nutrition and sudden changes of weather. There are many stress factors also. Stress factors are due to late pregnancy, parturition, and the transport of animals. Long period of flooding and silage feeding causes increased prevalence of this disease. Large period of flooding when the sheep or the ruminants are staying in more watery area, where the water lodging area, more prevalence is observed, and it is also observed when there is more silage feeding also. So silage also help in spreading and occurrence of the disease. Transmission, important thing is that highest prevalence due to feeding of silage has been recorded. So silage must be prepared properly. Poor quality of silage causes occurrence of diseases. Ingestion of contaminated food, water, milk, silage feed, etc. help in transmission of the diseases. Host affected. Listeriosis is primarily a disease of ruminants and particularly sheep and goat, and occasionally in horses and pigs. All ruminants are affected: cattle, buffalo, sheep, goat, pig, dog, and wild animals. Organism persist for more than 3 months in sheep feces and survive in soil for a very long time, 1 to 2 years. Pathogenesis of listeriosis. When we have talked about tuberculosis, at that time I have talked to you that there are three organisms. They are intracellular: tuberculosis, brucellosis, and Listeria monocytogenes. These three organisms are intracellular, and because they are intracellular, mostly antibiotics are not effective, and the phagocytosis also cannot phagocytose the organism. They phagocytose the organism, but they have their own weapon to survive and they multiply into the phagocytes. Here we will see how it produces the disease pathogenesis. Listeria is a facultative intracellular organism. It infects the intestinal cell by direct endocytosis. The organisms are taken up directly by the cell. The cell form a vesical vacuole around the organism and taken up into the intestinal cell. The organism is taken up by macrophages and monocytes, but the phagocytic activity is prevented by bacterial superoxide dismutase. This enzyme is a weapon so that phagocyte cells can't do anything. They multiply into the phagocyte cells because of this enzyme. Listeriolysin, which disrupts the lysosomal membrane and permit the organism to grow into the cytoplasm of phagocyte. See here the things. They grow into the even phagocytes also. Upon ingestion of organism, the organism reaches the intestine. After penetration, develops inapparent subclinical bacteremia. Here bacteremia, only bacteria will be there. There is no septicemia initially. Only bacteria is present in the circulation. There is no septicemia initially. Later on, it causes septicemia. So clinical bacteremia, which may be cleared by development of immunity. Bacteremia is frequently subclinical without any symptoms and may be accompanied with the excretion in the milk. Then after bacteremia, they develop septicemic condition. Septicemic listeriosis develop with or without meningitis, most commonly in neonatal ruminants and in adult sheep and goats. In pregnant animal, invasion into the placenta and fetus occurs in 24 hours of onset of the infection. So they affect the fetus as well as placenta. There is edema and a necrosis of placenta leads to an important symptom abortion and stillbirth. Another important pathology caused by this organism is encephalitis. Here there is acute inflammation of brain stem and is unilateral, not bilateral. Here the portal of entry is ascending infection from the trigeminal or cranial nerves following the injury of the buccal mucosa. When there is trauma, shedding of teeth, or periodontitis, there is injury to buccal mucosa. And through this buccal mucosa, they enter and touch to this cranial nerves. And through this cranial nerve, there is ascending infection and they develop encephalitis. Here, asymmetric cranial nerve function, trigeminal, facial, vestibular, glossopharyngeal, all these nerves lead to ipsilateral, means they affect the same side of the body from where the infection enters. Ipsilateral facial hyperalgesia. Hyperalgesia means there is increased perception in response to stimuli expected to be painful. If little bit stimuli is given, then animal reacts more than normal. So here there is ipsilateral facial hyperalgesia and paralysis. There is encephalitis. So symptoms related to encephalitis are observed: ataxia, incoordination of the movement, circling movement characteristic of this disease, with head tilting to the affected side. The head is little bit tilted, little bit bending toward the affected side. There is encephalitis with abortion is the most prevalent manifestation in sheep and septicemia occur in lamb. See, the case fatality rate is 25%. It is very high. Transmission, important thing is that highest prevalence due to feeding of silage has been recorded. So silage must be prepared properly. Poor quality of silage causes